Welcome to Wrestling Society X. My name is Chris Claus, standing next to Brett Ernst.
And tonight, our main event, the first ever WSX Rumble.
That's right, 10 men will enter the ring with one mission, and that is to grab one of two contracts suspended 20 feet above the ground to solidify themselves in a match next week to determine who will be the first ever WSX champion.
But first, it's our opening bout featuring Matt Sydal versus Jack Evans. Now, down to the ring to Fabian Kalin.
Welcome to Wrestling Society X! Tonight, the world of WSX begins, and it begins not with a whimper, but with a bang! Coming to the ring first, accompanied by his girlfriend, Lizzie Valentine, he is Matt Sydal!
And here he is, Matt Sydal. I tell you, he's cocky, he's confident, and he's always got his college sweetheart, Lizzie Valentine, by his side.
I gotta tell you, coming to the ring to this kind of music, it takes a lot of guts. Would you get a load of the arrogance of these two?
You call it arrogance, I call it confidence, all right? Quit hating on him, bro.
Give me a break.
His opponent calls P-Town, Washington, his home. He is Jack Evans!
Jack Evans, straight from the streets of Parkland, Washington, a place he called P-Town. He grew up breakdancing, doing backflips off walls, 360s off a roof, and then decided to take those skills into the wrestling ring.
Let me tell you, bro, this kid is a crowd favorite everywhere he goes.
And speaking of crowd favorites, here comes guitar legend Zakk Wylde making his way to the announcer's booth. Uh-oh.
Oh, look at this, doing some breakdancing moves.
Now, Zach, rumor has it you're a big breakdancing fan. Is that false?
No, you know what? We can get in the ring right now. We can solve that, okay? Because we condone that in this sport.
Oh, okay. Brett said that to me. I didn't say that.
Relax, Turbo. Focus on the ring. Fans, this is a traditional pro wrestling match. To win, you've got to make your opponent submit or pin him for a 3 count.
And look at Lizzie. She thinks he's above all this. Oh, but Sydal. A little quick for wear right there. Head scissor. Go for, over the top rope.
What the hell, dude? Did you see that? Sydal just dumped Evans right out of the ring.
It's Sydal coming off the ropes. Oh, up and over. Did you see that? Up and over and onto the concrete
It looks
floor.
like Matt's really hurt, though, man.
But he's pushing through the pain. He knows just how much it would mean to score a win here in the debut match of the WSX.
Check it out, Cross. Lizzie's looking pretty hot tonight, man.
Lizzie Valentine solely in the corner of Matt Sydal. Obviously, it's her boyfriend.
No, I gotta agree with Zach on this one.
You guys gotta be kidding.
She's got wandering eyes, man.
Irish whip.
I don't think it's wrong or not. I just think he's a... I don't know if he want to go
Huge
back.
elbow from Jack Evans.
Did he just call Sydal a bitch?
Roundhouse kick.
Oh, my God.
Did you see the height and the agility behind that kick? 1, 2.
Kicks out. Christ, I've never seen anything like that, man. That's unbelievable, bro.
Got to tell you, he's got a set of balls. I mean, if he's getting up from that thing. This is not going to be pretty.
Sydal is here for a mission. He is here to win. As we see, the Siamese twin applied. Jack Evans in a whirl of hurt right now, wrenching away at the back. And look at Lizzie Valentine applauding her man for punishing his opponent.
How the hell could he get out of that,
And
man?
Jack Evans was lucky to get to that top rope. Uh-oh, double underhook right here, up and over. Goes Jack Evans, spinning back kick. Kick to the head. Oh, beautiful tornado kick. And down on his head goes Sydal. And Jack Evans trying to get up. And look at the look of determination right there. Off the ropes. Whoa, spinning up and over the top rope. And onto the concrete floor.
Unbelievable.
I don't know if they're getting up for this one.
There are no mats on the floor here in WSX. That is 100% concrete. Both these guys are here to make a statement, but what a seesaw battle back and forth this match has turned out to be.
I'm telling you right now, this fight is the same fight I saw with Father Morello when I was at the St. Aloysius Church when I was 13 years old.
Oh, he missed with that corkscrew splash right there.
It's the same type of fight.
Look at Lizzie clapping her man on right there.
I wish I went to your Catholic church.
There he is. Oh, go for a pump handle slam. Oh, into an inverted powerbomb. 1, 2, and only 2. And that was 2 inches.
How the heck did Sydal only get 2 out of that?
Man, I don't believe it. Whoa. Where have you ever seen moves like this?
Look at that, man.
And look at the frustration right there. He thought he had it. What else can this guy do to beat Evans? He's pulled out everything at this
Well,
point.
you know what? I got to agree with Matt real quick. I think that the ref was really slow counting, bro.
You got to be kidding me. The referee is...
Look,
Wait a minute. Lizzie
look at
Valentine.
Lizzie. His girl's helping him out like that.
You've got to be kidding me. Lizzie Valentine grabbing. What the hell is she doing? She has no business in there.
Dude, that's his girl. She's taking his man's back. Oh, my God.
Tornado DDT.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No, she has some business getting her ass kicked. That's about it. I'll tell
And
you
now
that much.
Evans to the top rope. Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. Oh! 630 splash. 1, 2. It's over.
Never seen a move like that before in my life. Oh, wait, see? Matt's complaining. He's claiming it was a fast count. I got to read it, Matt, real
Come on,
quick.
Fred. Stop making excuses. What the hell's going on around here? What, did Seidel lend you his copy of Tiger Beat?
Oh, look at this. Look.
It looks like Lizzie's upset, but wait a minute. What is this? Did you see that?
Somebody get this man a cocktail. I mean, get him a drink.
He was making a play for his girl, and she was looking at him.
She called him a loser earlier, but now he's obviously the winner of the match.
I don't know, dude. I'll tell you right now. She's got wandering eyes. I seen her looking up here.
Matt Seidel, Jack Evans, what a display we've seen in the debut match of Wrestling Society X, and a very impressive win by Jack Evans. What great one-on-one action we just saw. But right now, fans, let's take a look at some of the tag teams headed to Wrestling Society X.
Tonight, I got invited to take part in the WSX Rumble. Tonight is gonna be my night. Tonight is gonna be just incredible.
Tonight, your ass is gonna get beat to death. Believe that, punk. You ain't got no business in the ring with me.
I am the past, present, and future of professional wrestling.
So,
Hey, bro, you ready? You ready to take care of business? You ready to do this?
hold on.
Come on,
hey, como
man.
chingas, man. Can't you see I'm
Stay
talking to the mamacita?
focused.
I'm focused, you stay focused.
Fans, we're back in right now. Let's take a look at the WSX Rumble rules. All 10 participants have drawn numbers. Wrestlers 1 and 2 start the match, and a new wrestler enters every 45 seconds thereafter. Once all 10 men have entered, the 2 contracts will be in play.
Wrestlers are eliminated if they're thrown over the top rope and onto the floor. We've got tables, live electrical wire, and a steel cage rigged with explosives. There has never been a match like this before.
And now for something completely different. This, my friends, is a WSX Rumble. May the strongest survive as the first 2 to grab those contracts will have the right to face off and determine the first ever Wrestling Society X champion. Let's see who drew unlucky number 1.
What? It's just incredible!
And what a way to kick things off. This guy is an extreme icon, a former world champion, and makes an impact everywhere he goes.
Here it is, guys. This is what it is all about.
This is what we've been waiting for. He's got to be a favorite in this match.
Oh, and look, it's entry number 2. That's Teddy Hart. Hailing from the world-renowned Hart family, Teddy has been called the past, present, and future of professional wrestling. And he's not even waiting for his own entrance.
He just hit him with a bottle. Now they're going at it, bro.
Dude, it's on now. Dude, it's on now.
Teddy Hart, of course, the nephew of Bret and Owen Hart, the oldest grandson of Stu Hart, in the ring right now. And what a wrestling family he comes from.
Yeah, Chris, he's third generation wrestling royalty, man. You're right.
Look at the physique on the guy, and the athletic skills are incredible.
Drop kick from Teddy Hart. Both these men have trained in the dungeon in Calgary, and this guy, fans, as you'll see, the agility right there. Whoa, what a little inexperience as well. It's just incredible. Caught him with a flush kick to the jaw. Fans, don't forget weapons around the outside of the ring. We've got all sorts of explosives, tables, you name it, fans.
This is unbelievable, though, bro. I mean, look at this. He didn't even wait to get called in. He just went right at Justin Crowder.
Oh, look at springboard moonsault on the top rope.
Oh, my God, dude. That move is incredible, but they need to pace themselves, man. I mean, we still got 8 more wrestlers left to get in the ring.
Remember, the contracts do not come into play until all 10 men have entered the ring.
Here comes the third guy coming in.
I know who that is. That's Chaos.
Chaos, the longest reigning XPW television champion, is no stranger to the ring, bro. And Chaos gets right out of the way immediately.
Chaos, the victim of a 2-on-1 assault.
Just incredible and hard. Just go right at him, bro.
Dude, you know they don't even like each other, so I don't even know why they're jumping up on this guy. I mean,
Well, remember, it's every man for themselves, but once in a while you will see some double teaming occur.
Oh, double clothesline by Chaos. Unbelievable.
But look out, Teddy Hart still on his feet, and Chaos not on his for long, it looks like.
Oh, my God.
Chaos, part of a new generation of Latino-American superstar athletes, looks like he could use some help right now from his tag team partner, Aaron Aguilera.
This guy is all business in the ring, but in between matches, man, he's all about partying like a rock star. And maybe last night's partying is catching up to him right now.
This is gonna leave a mark.
This is gonna
For the love of God.
Oh, my God.
Shooting star press from the top. Nice double team. And Chaos might as well be eliminated at this point.
He's done.
And here comes Vampiro. This guy is worldwide personified. A legend in Mexico. Vampiro has held championship titles all across the globe.
Bro, this guy's a monster.
He is quite an enigma, but what a force to be reckoned with. One of the biggest stars in Mexico and all over the world, Vampiro. Teddy Hart now fighting. Vampiro shots to the head. Forearm shots here.
Look at the size
to
of
the
him,
near
dude.
side. And Teddy Hart, misses, crashes right into the turnbuckle. And down goes Chaos with a spinning heel kick.
Look out,
no,
look
choke
out.
slam. And down like a ton of bricks.
Dude, he just put him in half.
Vampiro has just cleaned house. Stay tuned, fans, because WSX can't stop the Rumble for commercial breaks, and it's gonna get explosive. Fans, we're back. While you were gone, the action continued as Puma hit the ring, but he was immediately caught by Vampiro and instantly eliminated. Alcatraz made his way to the ring with his buddy Luke and caught Vampiro off guard. Now, we're live back in the ring here. Clothesline duck underneath the big man, just barely got away. And the big man goes down. It's 6-Pac. Man, is he going to be a favorite in this one? No one in the ring tonight has held more wrestling championships. 6-Pac has held gold in every major U.S. wrestling company.
Oh, he ducks under. Boom! There goes Justin Crowder.
Oh, heel kick from
Oh,
6-Pac.
my good God.
You know what I like about Pac? He's an original member of DX. I mean, those guys were badasses, bro. They did what they wanted, when they wanted. They made no excuses and no apologies. I respect the hell out of 6-Pac, man. He's a real gentleman.
You know, Brett, I think that's the first time the words 6-Pac and gentleman have ever been used in the same sentence.
Oh, yeah.
And there's the Bronco Buster.
Dude, I do that with the wife every night.
Oh, it's entrant number 8, Chris Hamrick.
Hamrick's a Southern wrestling legend who hails from Bristol, Tennessee.
What is this? That's New Jack.
New Jack is so unpredictable, he's been banned from every wrestling promotion he's ever worked for.
He's been chasing Hamrick all over the building. I mean, the guy didn't even have time to change his clothes for the match.
Let me tell you something, fans. The tension between these two runs real deep.
Hamrick is what you call a good old country boy. And let's just say his way of thinking has clashed with New Jack many times before.
And listen to this crowd erupt for New Jack. He is by far the baddest man in this ring.
And New Jack talking some smack to Chris Hamrick. Hamrick in a world of hurt. One of the freshest men in the ring, up and over the top rope. Chris Hamrick showing us how smart he is. Oh no! And Hamrick is out. Oh my God!
Dude, I don't even know if he can walk after that, bro.
And look at the eyes of New Jack.
Dude, he's messed up, bro.
All hell is breaking loose.
Now he's out of the ring.
Look at this, New Jack still eyeing Chris Hamrick. The referee tried to tell New Jack, oh no, oh no. The referee just told New Jack he's been eliminated.
It's this much of a blitzkrieg of insanity.
Yeah, they're going nuts.
And New Jack taking it upon himself to enter the referee in the Rumble.
What the hell is New Jack gonna do?
That looks like one of your guitars, Zach. Well, maybe not yours. New Jack playing a little tune of his own.
Look at New
Bring
Jack.
it on, baby.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
New Jack with
Oh my God!
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my
Holy!
God! Oh my
The
God!
referee is down.
This is what the music business needs.
The referee's got to be dead. We need the EMTs right now to come get the official. And the WSX Rumble continues. Off the rope goes Chaos. slam, and an elbow drop from Alcatraz.
New Jack is not finished yet, bro.
From the top rope, moonsault. How much punishment can one man take?
The melee is getting insane now.
Chris Hamrick still suffering at the hands of New Jack. Up and over, but Chaos holds on, teetering above the box of live wires. Whoa, Alcatraz gets hung up as well. Where is New Jack going? Wait a minute, Luke, interfering on behalf of his friend, Alcatraz. He's not even supposed to be here. Hey, look at New Jack. What the hell is he doing? Hold up, belly to back suplex.
Oh my God! What is going on?
Elbows.
Oh my God! Just put me through the table, bro!
Oh, Alcatraz through the table on the concrete floor.
We need an ambulance! There's carnage everywhere!
Off the top rope, it's Teddy Hart. No, he gets caught. How the hell can we keep up with all this action?
Oh, Christ.
And here's entrant number 10, Huge Suicide. Now, not much is known about this guy, other than the fact that he was trained by deathmatch wrestling legend Supreme.
Yo, what's with the bucket?
Teddy Hart charges Just Incredible. Oh no, he's been eliminated. The ladders are in the ring. The contracts are now in play. And what an opportunity this relative unknown Huge Suicide has after drawing up the pin.
Thumbtacks! Huge Suicide is out of his
And
mind!
he's having no qualms about taking it straight to the crafty men are incredible. There are only 4 men left, and 2 of them will face each other next week for the WSX title.
And that's what he's going for. He's going for it right away, Chris. He's not even waiting. This is the luckiest guy in the match because he pulled the last number.
He's setting up the ladder. Huge Suicide is a young guy. He's trying to make his mark in this business. He's going for it right away here. He is the freshest man in the ring. And he just, oh no, Vampiro, look at this, from behind. You gotta be kidding me.
What the hell's going on over here with him?
No!
No!
Oh my God! No! Oh my God! Does that gotta hurt? Does that gotta hurt?
Huge Suicide setting up his own demise right there. But wait a minute. Six-Pac with Vampiro's back turned. He's got the contract. Vampiro stomping Huge Suicide's head into those thumbtacks. It's going to be one of these men taking on Six-Pac next week for the championship of WSX. Zach Wilde making his way down to ringside to get a closer view of the action, as it's only a matter of time till this match comes to an end. But right now, as we see Six-Pac go out with his contract, it's Huge Suicide. Wait a minute, he's got a face full of thumbtacks. He doesn't realize that Six-Pac has already grabbed the contract. Oh no!
No, no, no! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Did you see that?
And Huge Suicide is out! He ain't even moving!
And now, Just Incredible inside the ring. And we need the EMTs out here right now. I have never seen anything like this before in my life. Oh, belly to back suplex. Oh wait, Vampiro quick to his feet. And that just shows you right there how bad the guy wants it.
Both these men have to be exhausted. I mean, remember, Chris, Justin was the first man in the ring. He's starting to pull himself up on the
This
left.
is it. This is for the fans. Both these men have been champions before, but they know, they recognize that the WSX title is the future of this great sport.
Who's it gonna be? It's neck to neck. It's like a horse race. It's Vampiro, Just Incredible. Six-Pac back in the ring. It looks like he wants to have a say in who he faces for the title next week.
Oh, Vampiro! Vampiro!
Vampiro,
Contract!
contract.
Man, this